We're going to head to the South Island where Dunedin's notorious student flats are going to be held to new standards. Claire Sherwood is Newstalk ZB's South Island News Director. Claire, this surely is about time. They have been in a dire state forever.
I know, and I don't want to age anyone here, Nadine, but I've been into some of those flats some time ago, and they were not flash way back then. So you're right, this has been long overdue. Some of these flats are exceptionally expensive these days as well. We've spoken with students who say that a flat in some of the diviest places on Dunedin's Castle Street can be going for up to $250 a single room at the moment. Of course, it's really tricky for students across the board to find somewhere to live, no matter what university they're near. So it's no different to other areas. But in Dunedin, the standard of flatting has been particularly low. MB announced this crackdown on dodgy landlords earlier this year. They basically said that they would be running through these flats with a team of inspectors to look at whether they were meeting the healthy home standards and the new standards that came in early July this year. They've told us now in an update that they inspected 53 flats. 50 of them have been found to be remedied suitably. Now, those things have mostly been around heating and the dryness of the places. So most of them needed some significant renovations to the bathrooms, and many of them needed a new heat pump installed. So there's still 3 outstanding, but the message from MB to any landlord trying to take advantage of students and let them live in shocking conditions is that it will catch up with them and they will be held to that higher standard.
Although you got to wonder, why would you want students as tenants? But that's a separate issue. There's a stoush between a boatie and some officials in the Marlborough Sounds. What's going on there?
This is really interesting. This is in relation to the Golden Lee boat. It's about 80 years old, and it's run aground, as you can see there, at Pelorus Bay in the Marlborough Sounds. Now, this boat basically got caught up in the rough weather that came through last month. It ended up breaking its anchor line, drifting for some time before running aground. It's obviously got some significant damage. The Marlborough Harbour Master put a message out to let the owner, Patrick Hybel, know that he needed to remove the boat and get it towed away or removed safely for risk of pollution, marine pollution, and obviously is breaking down where it is. Now, the owner has been really firm. He said to the Harbour Master, Captain Jake Oliver, that he has no intention of doing that. In fact, he'll be putting it onto Trade Me for $1 instead, and we'll see who wants it and how much he can get for it. The Harbour Master, of course, not happy with Patrick Hybel's response there, and they tell us that they will be removing the Golden Lee from where it is as soon as possible. The risk of marine pollution and something going wrong is just too great.
Yeah, you might get it for $1, but then you've got to spend an awful lot of money to get it from its current location and actually seaworthy.